Hi, and welcome to Geno's Picks, where the only thing chillier than this fall weather is the frigid fall of Geno, who, after going 2-10 the past 3 weeks, has fallen to 9-15 on the season. And I'm starting to realize the only people having more trouble than me finding anyone that thinks I should have anything to do with the NFL is TPUSA, finding anyone that still thinks they should have anything to do with Israel. You get it? Because Israel killed Charlie Kirk. What? It's a joke. I mean, either way, unlike people betting their hard-earned money on my picks, I am not suicidal. Okay, let me make sure the door is deadbolted, and let's get to the picks. My first pick, the Panthers are getting 3 from the Jets at MetLife Stadium. Oh, my God. The Jets are back from London, but you can still smell the stench of their offense from all the way across the pond over last week's abysmal performance that saw Justin Fields on the offense pass for negative 10 yards. That's the worst performance by an offense since the Chargers in 1998. Yeah, when Ryan Leaf completed one pass for 4 yards, got sacked for a loss of 23, totaling negative 19. Yeah, that was my 9/11. I would say this past Sunday in London was the Jets 9/11, but at least on that day, the Jets hit 3 of their targets. Oh, Aaron Glenn is a great defensive coordinator. Unfortunately, he's still the head coach in New York, which is why the Jets are in a tailspin. I will tell you this, though. Carolina's only problem is which running back to start between Rico, who makes a good case to start after cutting through more yards avoiding defenders the past 2 weeks than Puerto Ricans avoiding ice, Dowdell, and Chubba Hubbard. They'll attack the Jets with both and wear down their defense, who's more frustrated with their offense than they are their opponent's defense. So give me the Panthers, and I'll lay the 3. My next pick, the Bears are giving 4 and a hook to the Saints in Chi-Town. If it ain't broke, guys, don't fix it. And considering I'm 4-0 picking against the Saints against the spread, the only thing crazier than me not picking against them playing arguably the hottest team in the NFL this week would be you listening to the coldest guy picking games in the NFL for my other 3. Nonetheless, the Bears have won 3 straight games over the past 4 weeks, with the other week being a bye. But the Saints team they're playing is so bad, I'm not so sure that they wouldn't be 0-4 coming off 3 games and a bye. In fact, their only win came against the Giants team led by a rookie QB in his second ever start, and it took 2 weird freak 85-yard-plus plays to sneak by the Giants in that game, as opposed to Saints head coach Kellen Moore, who has to sneak by the front office every Monday when he shows up with another ugly loss as the Saints have not only been outscored 160-11 on the season, but 134-97 in their 5 losses, meaning they lose by more than a touchdown every week. And you're telling me Caleb Williams, who, if you take away that opening week fold in the fourth quarter, is playing like the quarterback of the future, while the quarterback room in New Orleans has no future? You're telling me I can't put enough money on the Bears and I can't do it quickly enough? Well, then you're right. Give me Chicago. I'll lay the 4.5. My next pick. The Giants are getting 7 from Denver in Mile High. All overlap. Denver's coming off a long flight and a close win against the Jets defense that gave their fellow New Yorkers the game plan against Bo Nix and Denver's patient offense they need. Don't let Denver's offense be patient. Now they go up against the Giants team that is coming off 10 days rest and a signature win that gives rookie QB Jackson Dart even more confidence as the starter and leader of this team. And that confidence level is incredibly high when you couple it with how low the confidence was when they had previous starting QB Russell Wilson in. My God, how far has this guy fallen from when they were screaming, "Let Russ cook" in Seattle in 2020? The only place you'd hear Giants fans chant that now is in Germany in 1940. Look for the Giants to keep it close, not only with Dart, but with a rookie running back that will bring to mind another German staple, Cam Skattebo, as he craps all over Denver's defensive scheme. Scat, but give me the Giants and the 7 I'm getting. Which brings me to my double your money Monday night bet. The Seahawks are giving 3 to the Texans in Seattle. Now we're talking, as in a classic Monday Night Football ESPN twin bill. With the second game starting at 10 p.m., the Texans travel to South Alaska to play the impressive 4-2 Seahawks, who, if games were 58.5 minutes long, they'd be undefeated. Now they face a Texans team that would also be undefeated if games weren't played in September. The Texans stumbled to an 0-3 start, falling to actual opponents in the Jags, Bucks, and Niners, but they feasted the past 2 weeks on the Ravens and Titans, who have as many wins combined as Houston, 2. And while the Texans defense is top tier under DeMeco Ryans, that tends to wear down as the season rolls on with a lousy offense on the other side of the ball that keeps putting your D on the field. And that is what this Texans offense continues to do with the receiving core so thin. They traded with the Jags this offseason for Christian Kirk, who's having a terrible season, targeted just 10 times for 109 yards. A lot of people think it's more than that because if you Google the words Christian Kirk and target, you'll always get 142 yards. Meanwhile, the Seahawks' Sam Darnold has found his new favorite target in Jackson Smith-Njigba, who has defenders screaming more expletives every Sunday than the number of racial slurs that seem to be jammed into his last name. I count 4, but I'm really good at this. Give me the Seahawks and I'll lay the 3. Those are Geno's picks. Let's get back in the black.